Yo, DB, I might need your help for this. Hold up, man. Let me see who we got in here. I did some notes here. Let me see. 4th best-selling rap artist in American music history.
Wow.
That's all history.
That's all history. 21 million albums sold in the United States alone.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but that need to be updated.
That need to be updated. What number? Where is it at now?
A little more than that.
It's about 45 million?
No, I wish, but it's closer to about 26.
26 million albums sold.
They showing me. I don't know who on their Wikipedia page.
Damn, it ain't even a wiki, baby. It ain't even wiki.
No.
I'm just going off memory.
Nah, I got you. I got you.
Is it 3 Grammy Awards?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 9 Billboard Music Awards?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Now, you got Sway, goddamn you.
4 American Music Awards.
My cat.
BET Soul Train Awards. Come on, that's just one of them that's here, man.
No, I appreciate it.
Way before Nas X came out doing that, he was letting you know what it is. Nelly's here, baby. Nelly's here.
Yo, you are a wild boy, my cat. My cat.
Wild boy cat.
Man, they act like it's something new. Man, come on, Nelly, they act like it's something new.
No, I don't think I don't know. I didn't get like they act like it's new as opposed to, I mean, well, I guess.
They took that man, Lil Nas X, off the Billboard charts in the country column because they felt like he infiltrated their genre, which to me wasn't right.
Right. No, it wasn't right. It wasn't right, especially when you think about a lot of the genres of music that black people have been infiltrated by. Like, we've had several artists that have infiltrated R&B. Mm-hmm. We have several artists that have infiltrated hip hop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that we had to infiltrate. I thought that's music across the board.
Justin Timberlake could do Justified.
I mean, come on. Vanilla Ice had a top rap chart. I mean, and bless the brother M, who's just been killing it. But I mean, you know, it happens. It happens. I didn't even know we was worried about the color at this point in 2019.
Well, when it started affecting that bottom line.
When you the last genre of music to be infiltrated.
Yeah, there it is. You get it too.
You feel like you slipping.
You feel like you slipping. Nelly is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Tim McGraw. What's the Florida Georgia line?
Yes, sir.
This man has been meshing his music, fusing his music. He first hit was Country Grammar.
Right? I ain't had no cowboy hat.
You know, no cowboy hat. You didn't have any boots on either.
No,
man.
not at all. Tim's.
Yeah, the Tim's on. I remember that. All
Tim's.
Right. It's so good to see you, man.
Thank you,
I always
brother.
speak
You
highly
too,
of this
man.
brother.
Of course,
you
thank
know.
you, bro. You too.
Let me see. 85. No. Let me say that one right there. 80 million records sold worldwide. Am I mistaken? Probably more than that. Yeah. More than that, huh?
Yeah.
One of the best-selling music artists there is. 4 Grammy Award nominations.
Well, actually, one.
And I was going to get to that.
Okay.
All right. 3 American Music Award nominations.
Yeah.
Did you win one of those too?
You
don't know that kind of stuff. Okay. Billboard Music Awards, Latin Billboard Music Awards. You hear that? Latin Billboard Music Awards, and that's big that we say that too. Grammy Award winning artist. I don't know if this man has ever had a bad day when it comes to this music business, and every time I see him, whether it's his video or his music, he has developed a formulaic approach to music that makes people feel good when you hear his songs. You want to celebrate life. And he, along with Nelly, are on the same tour. Give it up for Flo Rida. Get low, man.
He's like, nah.
Did you say ladies?
Yeah, get low.
Oh, okay. Damn, it just went straight for the ladies. Heather was commenting that she saw you in the hallway today. I was saying, look, TLC are here. You know, Nelly's here. And then she was like,
I appreciate all the workout you've been doing in the off season. It's coming to right? Look, you work in private, so when you step into the public, it speaks for itself.
I love it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. They been on their health and wellness. Like, I have to give it up to Flo Rida and Nelly. Like, before in the hip hop community, we were kind of late with just embracing our wellness, you know what I mean, and paying attention to mindful eating and just being in the gym. But these two guys have been consistent for a while before it went pop. I'm just gonna say.
I think that come from just playing sports though first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just I've always been in somebody's gym. You know what I mean? So but then, you stand next to Flo and it's kind of like, well, you know what? I'm going to let him take his pictures first.
That goes hand
You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna stand next to her.
Let him take his pictures first.
Hey, when you first start making music, was your objective to make music for your neighborhood, for your surroundings, or did you have a vision of making this global music?
I mean, I think, just growing up in Miami where it's like a gumbo of different cultures. And, at the same time, we had people who helped pave the way, the 2 Live crew, the Trick Daddies, Trina and all of them. But it was just hearing myself on the radio for the first time. I just wanted to hear myself on the radio. And, I mean, it just came with the territory by being passionate and, just being somebody who was who's a big fan of music, in a lot of different genres. Growing up in a household where my sisters, they sing gospel music.
Okay.
So, just watching them, entertain, everyone in my projects and different things like that, definitely gave me the passion and just showed me that, you have to work hard. But I think, I can attest, my music, reaching, the world to just growing up in Miami. A passionate artist.
Your sister sang gospel music, so would they get low when the song came on? Or
Of course.
they did. Okay. All right.
Not in church.
It's not on Sundays.
Not on Sundays. Okay, cool, man. And you're with you're the baby, you're the youngster of the crew, right? Kind of, in a sense, in terms of how you entered the game. Like, everybody's young here, but we're looking at 3 different eras of music that are going out on tour. And so, and you being the neophyte, so to speak, even though you've been in the game since about 08, 07, 08, you can't have the same demands on tour now when you got Nelly and TLC, right? Is that different?
No, very humbling. Very humbling.
Okay, cool, man.
I'll take regular water.
Okay, you got to take that regular. You got to bring the water. Oh, my gosh. Look who's here. Look at him here. Look at this royalty. I don't even know how y'all able to walk the streets by yourselves. I don't know. Are you able to walk the streets by yourselves?
We're very approachable. Yeah. We don't walk around with, an entourage. Like, we've never been that way. And most times when people see us, it's like, you look like, because they're thinking like, there's no way you're by yourself.
T-Boz wouldn't be in Tarzan.
Yeah,
yes,
they'll say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, DB, I'm gonna let you, because you over there fanning out. I know him, so
fan mail,
you go ahead. There you go. I like how you did that. Talk to him about who we got in this room real quick.
Over 85 million records sold worldwide.
85. It's probably more than that, honestly, because they were trying to hide money from him. So I'm sure. I know it's way more songs than that. Come on, T. Come on. Go ahead. Keep going.
They're the best-selling American girl group and only second to the Spice Girls.
I don't believe that
overseas.
But in America,
in America, we're number 1.
Thank you.
There you go.
I didn't know that.
Correct.
Go ahead, DB. Go ahead.
All right. VH1 ranked them as the greatest female group, placing them on the list of 100 greatest women in music.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Billboard ranked TLC as one of the greatest musical trios, as well as the 7th most successful act of the 90s.
Damn.
The group's accolades includes 5 Grammy Awards, 3 Billboard Music Awards, 5 MTV Video Music Awards, 5 Soul Train Music Awards, and 1 American Music Award. 20 years after their debut, TLC was honored with the Outstanding Contribution to Music at the 17th MOBO Music Awards and Legend Award at the 2013 MTV Video Music Awards in Japan.
Okay, and we're not even talking about their cultural impact.
Hello.
Okay, and how they...
Missing the Diamond Award.
Oh, the Diamond Award is really special.
Okay, DB?
No, really, they are.
No, that's
They
like
are.
that's
No,
we're proud of that one.
I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, yeah, that's the most special to us. Really,
I agree.
They're all amazing, and at the end of the day, I don't think any, type of award makes you as an artist. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just a blessing to be able to do what we do and have the longevity that we have and have the catalog that all of us have. I mean, artists pray for stuff like that, because when you're in the studio recording, you have no idea if your music's going to have longevity. You're just making great music and you just hope that people like it at the time. So, and time lets you know if it's going to have longevity to it.
What's the Diamond Award?
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for Crazy Sexy Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we're very close to getting one more for fan mail.
But you have to sell 10 million in America.
In the States.
In the States to get one. And
Yes,
not too many people have. Do you have one too?
Gotta know that.
Hello. Let them know.
Yeah.
Now you got one or two or how many?
No, we close to 2. Nellyville is close. Nellyville
Yes,
about
we're
at like
close,
8
too.
something, but Country Grammar is Diamond. Is Diamond
Hello.
Awards. I got that.
Okay, let them know.
I got that
Don't
plaque
forget
2
that.
years ago. I got that plaque 2 years ago.
No, it is a big deal to get one.
That's
Not
right.
too
I
many
don't know
people
why.
have
I don't know
one.
why y'all over there humming. Step on their necks.
Yeah, there
y'all
it
got that
is.
diamond plaque.
Okay.
Get on them.
We almost gonna get that second one.
For fan mail, right?
Step
No,
on
but
their
after
neck.
this tour, we gonna get that second one.
There
Yes,
it
sir.
is. I ain't mad at
Because the
that.
sales go up when you go on tour. And this is honestly, I'm really excited. Like, if it wasn't me, I'm just saying, I would be there.
Yeah.
But all these hits,
Yeah.
because we're fans of them as well.
Yeah.
We love them
So it's just
much.
amazing to have this kind of energy on one tour.
And you know, before I became Nelly, like I broke up with each of them at
Okay.
different times.
Yeah, with TLC.
Yeah, you know, I was with one of them at one time, one of them at another. As the songs progressed and the albums, you know, you kind of switched. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
It's all
you-
over the
you-
place.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that, but I could see how that, because Nelly is Nelly. I can see how that can happen.
Well, no, even before that, I'm saying as a fan, because she right, like you fans of everybody's up here, and we not like you said, they royalty, bro. Like.
Yeah.
You know, like when that came out, it's like, okay, I'm a roll with the crazy one first, left eye. 'Cause she got that condom on her eye.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like she look like she bought that life.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you got that red light dish. And you like, yo, T, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch my frames up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ready
And
to
about-
settle down a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah,
Then you know you got the waterfalls. You was like, oh, okay, Chile.
The
Switch, yeah, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know.
Yo, Flo, who you had a crush on from TLC?
Oh my goodness.
The T, the L, and the C.
There you go. That's the Florida man right there, man. This is amazing, and those diamond statuses, I actually know what they are. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, bro.
And to put it in context, we were talking about this whole Taylor Swift fiasco with Scooter Braun buying up her catalog, and she allegedly did not. All you guys could probably touch on this. She didn't She says she wasn't given the proper opportunity to buy her masters back. Can you explain to people why that's so important? Why she would be so upset about that?
I mean, it's hers.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's your work. It's like not being able to. I mean, I don't know. It depends on whatever you do. It's kind of like if you're an athlete and somebody has your shoes, you know what I mean, and they're they're literally yours, but somebody else has control and has the option to sell them, or I mean,
Ask
somebody
permission to use your
you
own
gotta
stuff.
Sway. Somebody want to
right.
sell your name.
Biggest.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's basically how I see it
Yeah.
in a nutshell.
But I just want to say we were in that situation with Sony.
Yeah.
We re-recorded all of our music, and we own,
we own our own
our
masters.
version of our masters, and we license out our version.
Wow.
So Sony.
And it
There you
sounds
go.
exactly the same. You
see
can't
that?
even tell
She
the
just made it-
difference.
So
Yeah.
Taylor,
Girl,
honey,
just go
re-record your
record,
stuff,
go re-record your stuff,
and
and you're
license out your
good.
version. You'll be good because we
Yeah.
make money
There-
off of our publishing now.
Hey,
I
T,
heard
I
that.
like that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I own all my publishing. I was so excited this year. You don't even know.
Yes,
Yeah.
good, because we always have to always talk about that too. We do a 101 on this show every morning, but we don't try to force it on folks. So having y'all here is even more like detrimental to understanding what goes on in this music business. You own all your publishing, and we've seen y'all story, you know, on TV. We read about it, and you guys even dealing with financial adversity because of these things, and now you're in a good place.
Yes, it's just a blessing.
Shit, okay.
26 years later.
Yeah, you learning, Flo Rida? You hearing this?
Most definitely. I've been fortunate.
Talk
you know.
about that. You own all your publishing?
Not all of it, but you know, I've been fortunate to just, you know, having guys around me that's like family that I grew up with. So just doing the deal, you know, I mean, you don't go out and you just sign a contract, but I wound up signing a contract, you know, just for the fact it was family.
Yeah.
And they wind up, you know, to this day, like, man, I looked out for you, man. Like, you got over on me, you know. So I mean, it's a blessing that I got family around me.
Your worst
Day one.
contract is always your first contract.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
matter.
is.
Doesn't matter.
Always.
You earn the right to negotiate.
Yeah.
You earn the right to
And
negotiate.
you better negotiate.
Yeah. Don't be shy about that.
But so any artists out there, I tell anybody, don't feel bad or don't feel shy because because you talk to a lot of these young artists and they have gotten themselves into certain situations that they feel ashamed to tell you about. You're like, nah, bro, you can tell me. Trust me, ain't nothing you can tell me that I'm gonna feel a certain way because trust me, your first contract is always your worst one. You know what I mean? So you live and you learn.
Live and you learn.
Yeah,
Nelly.
it's the production deal for all the parents that have kids that want to be in the industry. You got to watch out for that word first. We're just gonna do a production deal. We're gonna bring you in the studio. We want to hear how you sound, and that's the thing that locks you in half the time because it's tied to some weird ass management company that they get to negotiate your deal. So you have to watch out for the production deal first.
And see, that's what we were in, but how we got screwed is we didn't get to negotiate our second contract. She kept the same terms.
From the first contract.
Yeah.
And then you got 20 times the value now as a brand and as a group.
Exactly, and that's Crazy Sexy Cool. So that says a lot, and that's our best-selling album. So you can imagine why we were upset and was holding people hostage and stuff.
Yeah, it should have been.
Damn, shit. At gunpoint?
Yeah.
Setting houses on fire? No, that wasn't that.
Okay, that wasn't it. It's a different scenario.
Nelly.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That was before the
Everybody's arsonist in the group,
My bad.
And it was an accident.
It was
He
just an
didn't-
accident.
He didn't have any shoes for her. So
That
she
wasn't the
had
first fire. This one just ignited. No.
Just letting you hear this, Flo, because if you act up on tour, you know what they're capable of.
Oh, man.
All right?
We torch things, we shoot things. No.
Be held hostage.
me.
Hey, man, I was a little nervous about Chili coming here because I'll just be honest. If I normally don't put my personal life out there like that. But Chili, I feel like I'm around friends, and I think it's time we say it. For a long time, Chili used to communicate with me, and she used to check in on me, and I thought it was really sweet. And then what I realized what it was is that I basically had a trainer that I didn't, that I actually didn't ask to have, and so every time she hit me, it was "How's your abs?" And to the point, I changed my number, so she had been able to hit me. She can't hit me. How's your abs? And I was like, oh shit, Chili's coming today.
As you got a Big Mac in your hands.
I'll get the new digits.
You'll get the new digits.
Get the new digit.
But
That is hilarious.
But it's so true. Is she asking you guys about your abs?
Oh no, man! You know what? You know what the thing about it is that anybody should feel fortunate that anybody gives a damn about you.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that whatever she is doing, it's in your best interest and it's for the betterment.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Now, whether sometimes the tactics are a little bit over the top.
No, you were on a good roll there. I
I'm
love
staying
that.
on a good roll. I'm staying on a good roll. You know what I'm saying?
Stop right
man.
there.
Yeah,
Jeez. All right, thank you, Nelly. I saw what you did right there. All
There
right,
you go,
okay.
there you go.
Yes, thank you.
This tour, man, honestly, we've seen a lot of tours in our day. This one, in my opinion, is guaranteed. You have a
thank
guaranteed
you.
package
Thank you.
with this tour. There's so many hits. If you have one of these people on tour, you're going to be entertained for a good 90 minutes to 2 hours or more. That's how many hits every one of them have. Now you got 3 of them. TLC, Flo Rida, and Nelly all on tour. The tour starts when? On the
July 23rd.
23rd.
September 1st.
Yep.
So get your tickets now. Alabama will be the first stop. Right, Tuscaloosa?
Tuscaloosa.
Okay, Alabama, that's on the 23rd. Then Atlanta, Charlotte, Raleigh, North Carolina, Virginia. How can people get tickets? Like, they want to order in advance.
LiveNation.com.
Oh, shit. Damn, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
that ain't the first time we've been asked that.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm curious to see, because you guys all have new music that I want to play too before you go, but is it the pop? Man, why don't y'all collaborate?
I think we talked about it. You know what's so crazy? I think we all are so busy leading up to the tour. It's just it's hard, but we definitely talked about it. You know, got things in motion, but you know, just getting in there, it's just the tack.
Time consuming. We're both. Yeah. Well, I know we're on the road. We've been gone for 2 weeks doing spot dates.
Okay.
And then we have to go right back into rehearsal. And Flo, what you doing?
On the road.
Yeah. So everybody's on the road. Nelly's on the road. We all working. And then but it's hard because usually we don't split up rehearsals
like this.
So we're learning new material, going back to do old, new material, going back to do old, press. Like it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a crazy, but I think it's a not so bad problem to have.
It's a good lot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you could be sitting at home.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, that's so true.
I got money in my pocket. No, it's a good thing. It's a blessing.
You could be at home.
A lot of artists at
But
home.
it's stressful,
they
though. I'm
ain't
not gonna
touring
lie.
this summer.
And can't get back in. And can't get back in.
And you know what? I really hope that. Well, the one thing I will say is that with all of us together, everybody can come, like mom, dad, grandma, little kids. Like, you know, it is definitely that tour. And, you know, we feel very, very honored to be for this package to be together. And I remember, I mean, it took forever to seem like to get this thing together, but we did it. Yes. And I hope we can, you know, continue to keep
Good
it
family
going,
affair,
because I know
man.
absolutely.
Good family affair. All but about 1:30 when tip drill come in. But you know,
Tip drill.
it's gonna be. Gotta be
Tip drill.
18 over for about 1:20.
Right, like,
I'm just joking.
Close your eyes, kids.
I got a couple songs like that.
Kids, go with your mama. I'm gonna watch this.
It's uncomfortable though. Like we try not to gyrate on Red Light Special. And I'll be like kind of moving one hip, like, and then the kids be staring. You be like, oh, yeah, I can't do it.
The kids watching you gyrate your pelvic.
I haven't been gyrating.
No,
See, I stopped gyrating.
We do it in a different way.
But what about us, though?
I just twirl around in a circle.
We still do it.
Now we done heard the crazy. Now they telling you about the sexy.
Yeah, like what do you mean? Screw them kids. Kids can go
We
get
need to go back to gyrate.
You better
Parents,
gyrate.
he's just kidding. Bring the kids.
Man, what about my abs? What about my abs? I come to a TLC concert, don't see them moves and the gyration.
No, we gyrate a little, just not as much.
We do.
Just
We
not
got
as
you.
much.
We got
a
you.
little bit.
Okay,
Little
got you.
gyration.
Don't start
Never
with
hurt
me.
nobody.
I'm from the era. Don't even do that to me. Come on, man. I was playing them songs in the Bay. Okay? Before they exploded, I was there.
Yep.
I have a question for y'all. Since this is such a quintessential lineup, how did it get together?
Okay, hold on. Quintessential. Give it to me.
Like,
you know you got to dumb it down. Country Graham. Okay, cool. All right, ideal. Okay, cool.
Perfect. Flawless.
All right, cool. Now ask that question again and cut it so I know what the hell she was talking about.
Got you. So this is such an ideal tour. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Nelly,
ma'am.
Flo Rida, TLC. Perfect 3 acts, 3 different generations as well. How did that come together? How did we decide on this triplet situation?
The girls call and say, yo, we going on tour. It's like, oh, okay. I'll be ready.
We got toured together. Nelly,
Yeah,
we did a couple years ago. We did New Kids on the Block together, and then we went to Australia together. Yeah. So then we had to find the perfect third person. We were like, who has a lot of hits?
Yeah.
And he was perfect.
Yeah.
And he said yes, and we were like, oh, shit, it's happening now.
I called him personally. I was reaching out. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
so happy you said yes. I was happy.
I mean, when I heard about it, you know, you didn't really have to work that hard. I heard it was y'all two. I was like, I'm on.
Yeah, he gonna bring that energy too. I've seen Flo Rida shows, man.
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
he
in
has
shape watching
so
them shows.
much energy.
He gonna bring that energy.
That's all of us.
Man, I'm gonna take a few phone calls. Nelly's here, TLC's here, Flo Rida's here. Let me see. Nelly, we got Kevin on the line from South Carolina. Kev, what up?
What's going on, everybody? Good morning.
What's popping? What's popping with you?
Man, I'm good. I'm an over-road driver, man. I'm riding right now.
Okay, we got a road warrior on here. Come on.
That's right. But I want to give it up to Nelly, though, man, because I actually seen him in concert at the House of Blues at Myrtle Beach, man. Okay. And that was one of the livest shows I seen, man, in Country Grammar, man. He turned it up, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
All this TLC, man, like, they whole trendsetter in my era because the baggy pants with the females, like, they did that.
You.
And I rock with Flo Rida because, hey, you just that dude, though. I fucked with you hard, though.
You just that dude, man. That's why he rock with you. Hey, Kev, you a citizen, man. Andrew in Iowa. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Sway? How you doing?
Doing well, man. God is great. I woke up this morning.
Yes.
Yep.
Amen.
That's it. My question is for T-Boz there. You grew up in Iowa on 27th Street, right?
Well, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, but not 27th. It was High Street is where I was born. But I grew up in Atlanta, but I'm from there, and I come back there all the time.
Shh, don't tell them that. That sounds a little crazy. No, I'm just joking.
But my mom used to babysit you over there on 27th Street, down in, on the corner your grandpa used to live.
Oh, that's my grandmother's house. That was my grandma's house. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
My mom used to babysit you. What, you want some money, Andrew? What
I'm just, I just heard that all my life. To make sure it was true that you still lived over there, so just make sure I go back to my mom and say, "Hey, you were telling the truth."
I heard that.
What's your mom's name?
Mama,
Delisa McGregory.
What is it?
What's her name?
Delisa McGregory.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna ask my mama.
I like that. Let me tell you what's why. Hey, Andrew, you're a citizen. Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Good answer. Because if you say yeah, then that's when the rest comes in.
You know?
Yeah. Play like you don't know. I see what you did right there, T. One last question. Guy? Did I just take Guy?
Yeah, that's it.
Guy, go ahead. What's your
name, man?
Oh, what up, man? My bad. In Arizona. What's your question?
What up?
Real quick, go.
Hey, real quick question. Nelly, you kind of shaped my early years of listening to rap music. So you had such a unique sound that you kind of brought to the game. My question is for really all you guys, but what do you guys feel about the current state of kind of hip-hop game and really just the overall music genre and how it's progressing towards kind of the way it's going now?
Well, me personally, I understand that hip-hop was created by the youth for the youth. And I understand that it has a history now. So what I don't do is I don't judge these babies because just like I didn't want to be judged when I started. So I let the kids make their mistakes and they party to what they want. But I also know that there's different radio stations. So if you don't like what's being played on one, you can go to the other and allow these babies to do what they need to do for who they doing it for. And, some of it I do rock with. Some of it ain't for me. And I understand that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. What about you, Flo?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel the same way. You know, but I'm definitely, I appreciate, the social media and how, this, the fact that, just your everyday joke and get a chance to get a deal. I mean, you never know, like somebody right next to you, who might have just started these days, can get on. I mean, that's one less person I have to feed because you can actually make money off of this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do what I do.
Flo unloading the wagon.
It's the truth. Yeah.
He said one less mouth to feed.
Yeah, but I'm definitely, I love what's going on.
Okay, cool. And then TLC, what about you guys when you think about the current state of things?
I have two statements. I think there is room for everybody, like Nelly said, but I also do think it's a little different in the aspect of the originality isn't the same anymore.
Okay.
A lot of people sound alike when, Snoop's style was his style or this, like Nelly has his style. Mm-hmm. Now sometimes you'd be like, who is that?
Can't tell the
I
difference.
do feel that way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the same sound and back when we came out, it wasn't a lot of that.
Okay.
And that's the change that I've seen. But I mean, like he said, there's a room for everybody now.
Yeah. Okay. Chili, you want to?
No, I was gonna say that. I agree with her 100%. Just the originality, and variety is just kind of not all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You have some people that will stand out, but for the most part, it's just kind of all, I don't know, kind of.
But you know what? I don't blame that on the music or the people. I just blame that on society wanting to make money off of it. Because I mean, whatever's winning is going to cause a greater,
absolutely.
You know what
They're
I'm saying?
They're going to catch on.
Well, yeah, and it's just going to cause a greater demand for it because the radio stations was the radio stations. Back then when we had, it probably was people that sounded like us, but it's only 24 hours in a day, so a radio station is only going to play so many records.
Yeah.
Now, people got gold albums as far as singles, and I ain't never heard their record on the radio.
Yeah.
Never heard
that. It's on a playlist. It's on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on
like,
SoundCloud.
Like the homeboy, the baby.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the baby was till about 2 months ago till he knocked somebody's ass out in the
You saw that
in the
two-piece?
store. Yeah, and then I heard the music. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay, he really CEO Suge.
Well, that is hilarious.
I am a huge fan. I'm a fan. I'm
You
like,
are funny.
I'm like,
but
the baby about
I
that
am
life.
proud. I'm proud of being a trendsetter, though.
Right.
And you should be too, because
of
you
course,
are.
of course.
That's something I am proud of because of that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna ever feel like bad for that. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
I
but
think
we
that's
talking
a big
about
thing
us.
to be said.
The thing about that, and to your credit, what you're saying is that's why we're doing a tour 20 years later.
Hello.
Okay, that's the difference.
That's what you get.
That's
You know
the
what I mean?
difference.
Exactly.
Like, that's what you get from
That's
that.
different. Flo Rida, your first album came out in 2008, right?
Yeah, 2000.
And then that's 11 years. How many people could perform and tour even just 11 years later?
Decade.
You're right.
Yeah.
What?
Come on.
2 years later.
2 years later. That's true. That's the max right
2
there.
years later, you got people with #1 records can't headline 2,000 seaters.
There it is.
That's true.
Yo, hold on. Let me see when y'all coming back up here. You coming to Boston in August. Okay. Let me see. Damn, that's the closest y'all getting to us. Boston in August.
Well, don't worry about it because they always adding though. They always
all right,
adding.
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Jones Beach?
Because if some of us have already done that market, you can't come back within a
Right.
certain time.
Okay.
So we have to spread it out.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble.
Okay, because I was going to say come back up when y'all come back in the
Politics
area,
of it.
and then we'll all come party with y'all at the tour.
Hey,
Because I know we get, look. I
gotta
know-
come
I know
anyway,
we go-
though, Sway.
Yeah, I will.
And I want
just
to
to
see
check your
that.
ass.
Damn. I knew that shit was going to happen.
Well, you got time, cuz.
I got time?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I'm going to
have
show you.
some
I'm going to look.
time.
I'm going to see.
Time,
If I
cuz.
get more than 2, I'll show you.
Can't wait. I can't wait to get that new number.
I know. And I know we'll be sitting good. I'll never forget.
Oh my gosh.
Being at the Grammys, I don't even know what year it was, and I think I was with my brother, and I had worked the Grammys, I'd given away the tickets I had, and I bumped into Nelly on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tell this story. I know he's forgotten by now. And I was like, "What are you doing, dog?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm stepping out, man. Here, you want these?" 2 Nelly passes is different from any pass I would have got at the Grammys. I was on the floor.
Right.
I was on the floor.
I was out.
That man gave me 4 seats.
I don't think I won. I was out.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers had told me, oh, excuse my language. Yo, nah, I don't think you won. What? What?
And it was early it was early.
I'm out of here. Damn Eminem. Damn him. Damn you, Detroit. Shout out to the homie, man.
Absolutely,
Yeah, of
man.
course.
Hey, lovely having y'all on the show.
Yeah, no doubt.
Get out there, man. We'll see y'all. Okay.
No doubt.
Absolutely.